Greetings everyone, I'm Eurocoin and this is my review of Masters of the Universe Classics Spirit of Hordak figure. And Spirit of Hordak is a figure that pops in and out of MOTUC every now and then during 2013. It's a figure that's a secret, a mystery that MOTUC makes available every now and then, and it's then available maybe hour, two, maybe longer, who knows. And then when MOTUC feels like it, they take it off the site, and then it pops in another time during 2013. Unless 2013 is already over when you see this, then you're out of luck, most likely. And the first time this figure was available, that was on May 8th, 2013. It was also the day I bought this figure. It has been available a second time. It was during early access for subscribers on May 2013, but at the moment of filming this, those are the only two times this figure has been available. Of course, this was filmed in late May 2013. And then, well, this figure is based on the Spirit of Hordak as seen in the mini-comic, The Origin of Skeletor, that came with the King He-Man figure that was Club Eternia 2013 exclusive for subscribers. Of course, the Spirit of Hordak as a character, well, or being, or whatever, has been around Masters of the Universe ever since the Mike Young Productions cartoon, because there was Spirit of Hordak, or spirit form of Hordak. But this red thing you see here in this kind of form, this was featured in the aforementioned mini-comic. And let's see how Spirit of Hordak looks inside. It's his package. Like you can see, the package is the standard Masters of the Universe 6-inch scale figure package. Nothing new there. Also features the familiar Evil Horde logo. And the figure itself is inside the package and looks like this. And then on the back side there is selection of older released characters, which in this case this selection is pretty logical, sometimes they are not. And then of course the main thing about figure packages is the bio. And then there's also the familiar evil smiling MOTUCollector.com logo, and collect them all brainwashing attempt, and some legal things from Mattel. And that's pretty much it about the package and figure inside it. So let's go to opened figure portion of this review. Alright, and here he is, Spirit of Hordak, out of his package without armor or accessories. Well, almost. You can see the armband on him. It's removable like with the regular Hordak, but I just decided to leave it on. But yeah, well, actually let's take a look of Hordak's, well, joints and articulation. The articulation is the same as with any standard Masters of the Universe Classics figure. Well, male figures anyway, most male figures anyway. So there's a wrist, elbow joint, bicep, shoulder, head, goes around and up and down and so on, waist twist, then the waist twist, okay, and then legs go like this and like this. Actually I think I meant like this. You can see it's not, it doesn't go all the way up because of this loincloth. Then also legs turn 180 like this. Then there's the knee, boot goes around, and then the ankle, which is kind of loose, not too loose, but still a bit loose. This side is a little bit not that loose. And of course also feet wobbles a little bit side to side, though I think it's more because of how the ankle is well made, not because it's supposed to do that. But sometimes it is actually even useful that it a little bit wobbles like this. And you can see the older ankle pegs or ankle peg, which is visible. Well, I don't think there is a Horde boot and without ankle pegs. Mattel haven't done one yet. And about details, well, you can see the paint scheme, technically non-paint scheme. There's not really any paint. Well, okay, yes, there is some paint. Eyes are painted, but that's pretty much it. Well, technically whole figure is painted because I'm pretty sure, judging by this hand here, that this plastic is completely clear and translucent originally, and then the red coloring has been added to it, so technically it's painted completely, this figure. But there's no, besides eyes, there are no extra painted details on the torso in any way or anywhere. But of course you can see all the sculpted detail, Horde logos and all the other details on the figure. You can also see the inner workings of the figure. Well, I'm not sure how well you can see them on your screens right now and how they translate to camera, but when the figure is on your hand, you can see some of the inner workings of the figure, and that's the, well, I don't know, it can be positive or negative side of translucent figures, that you can see some of the inner workings of the figure, how it's made and composed. But let's give this, well, almost naked figure some clothes. And first, like the regular Hordak, this also comes with the armor, and Yeah, there's painted Horde logo on it. But that's the last painted detail on this figure. Well, technically not, but you'll see what I mean later. Armor on. It's similar armor than on the regular Hordak, though this is a little bit, well, I don't know if this is actually softer plastic, but at least the attaching it is much easier than with the regular Hordak, even if that's not hard to attach. Also, okay, and I'm not putting the head on yet. Let's see the close-up of the head. Let's take the torso away. Yeah, but the reason for taking the head off is actually this cape and cowl part, which is made from different kind of, well, different shade of red plastic. Well, actually it's different shade of red has been used when dyeing this thing. And it is on, and the cowl cape thing is on. This material is softer than the regular Hordak cape, not somewhat at least. Then we have come to the very last accessory, and this is actually the last painted thing on the figure, but yeah, no buts, but it's white. Not sure if it's painted white or cast white, but even if it's cast white, it still has painted eyes. I'm not sure, but this may be a little bit softer material than the regular Hordak crossbow. And why white crossbow? Because, like you can see, while it little bit well, it doesn't match, but now that I've seen this white crossbow with Spirit of Hordak, it doesn't look that bad anymore, but still it kind of clashes with the figure. So why white crossbow? It's because fans have been wanting this white crossbow ever since the original Hordak was released, because the Hordak figure from the 1980s had white crossbow. But then Mattel decided to release the original classics Hordak with black crossbow, and some fans didn't like that because of nostalgia. So they have been wanting this for a very long time, and now Mattel gave this kind of vintage, not white thing with this figure. Okay, let's put it on, and here it is, Spirit of Hordak, fully accessorized and armored and armed and so on. And at this point, let's compare the other Hordaks to this Hordak. And first we'll have the very first original Hordak. Here, the first issue Hordak from June 2009. Well, technically July, because it took over a month to arrive back then. But you can see that these two are the same. They are exactly the same. I mean, this is complete and full repaint, even if it's technically has not much of paint. Recolor would be a better term. Exactly same mold and has exactly same parts and so on. Then there's also this, which is mostly also the same, but not completely. It's the Hurricane Hordak. Well, what is different? No cape and no and the arm on this side is a little bit different, but otherwise they are pretty same also. So here we have 3 Hordaks, and let's put this away for now. So, Spirit of Hordak. My opinions about the figure. Well, first of all, there's not really any problems with this figure. Some joints are a little bit on the loose side, probably because of the little bit softer plastic. It's softer and a little bit gummier plastic than on regular Hordak or regular classics figures, which is probably good, while I'm not expecting that. Well, it would be good because it probably prevents a thing that happened with some goddess figures, exploding crotch thing, even though Mattel did say it was not plastic issue, it was sonic wielding issue or welding issue, but still the softer plastic probably helps. And well, since there's not much paint used, there's not really paint defects on this figure, and only thing that only I saw I don't like is this. Well, many probably wouldn't even know this, but I did know this. And as far as repaints go, it's not bad. I usually don't like repaints, especially straight repaints, and even variants a little bit so and so. But for some reason I bought this. Maybe because I kind of like translucent figures. So that's why I probably bought this. I don't regret buying this, though if I would miss this figure I wouldn't lose my sleep over it. But well, it's nice to have, but not really important. And my points to this figure, well, I really can't give him more than 2.5 from 5, because even though I said it's not a bad figure and so on, the appearance of figure is still important to me and pretty much fully translucent one color figure. Still won't be going anywhere over 2.5 points from 5, and 2.5 from 5 is not that bad. It's about the midway. It's not bad, it's not good, there's not anything very good about it, but there's not anything horrible wrong about it either. And well, if you want this figure and like it, buy it. At the moment of filming this, Spirit of Hordak is not available at MATICollector.com. Well, actually I have no idea. Technically, in theory, it could be, but who knows if it is when you see this. Let's put it this way. If you watch this review after 2013 or very late 2013, I mean something like mid to end of December 2013, then I think this figure probably is already gone and won't come back. But if you watch this summer or fall 2013, then the possibility is that this character will appear one day on MATICollector.com again, and probably even again and again, are very, very high. Of course, if you miss the figure, there's also eBay, and for some parts of the world can use Amazon, and then there's other third-party sellers and helping fans and so on. But yeah, that's about it. We'll see each other next time, but until then, it's goodbye for now.